Hi everyone, this is Dale Ann. Today I thought I'd show you my latest, actually 4 weeks worth, of my 52 questions. And 52 questions is a journaling project that Emily Falconbridge did a few years back. I think there was a couple years she did it. And so I saved all the questions, and for 2010 I started. This is what I'm saving all the flashcards in that I've finished. It's a Ferrero Rocher box, and as you can see, getting pretty full. This is the questions, and as I do them, I tick them off. So we have 9 more weeks left. This is the flashcards. One side is shinier than the other, and the other one's kind of a matte finish. The shiny side is the one that I sand and do my little experiments on. This is week 40. I found in my stash of goodies when I was clearing out my drawers, I'll show you my studio one of these days. There's still piles everywhere, so I want to get rid of them before I do a studio tour. Anyway, I found it's either iridescent embossing powder or I don't know. I thought I'd use it up. So what I did for this card was sand it, of course, and I painted it with a very pale yellow acrylic paint. Then I embossed with the iridescent ice or whatever it was, and you can see there's a sparkle to it. I'm hoping it's showing on the camera. And then I rubbed oil pastels, and I think I might have used a little distress inks. That was so long ago. And the book text, actually on this one, the only book text is the first 3 words. I had to, on the computer, do Taking for Granted, because I looked through the books that I usually cut out from and couldn't find those words. I could find 4, but I didn't find the other. And the leaf is from an old Stampin' Up! Set, and the 40, wait a sec here, I'm trying to reach for my little, whoops, knocked something down. This is a set that I got from Tracy Bunkers, sorry. And it comes in the little box. And she actually had a printout for you to glue this on. I decided to write cute little, there's her card. I decorated the top. I just used a piece of old scrapbook paper and then put her label on it. So I use that set a lot. So that's what that is from. So for week 41, as some of you know, I'm a sucker for trees. And so basically did the same background as the other, except in greens. And this is Portfolio oil pastel, water soluble, and so I just rubbed with my finger after I did it. And then this is a tag that I found, and to write the great big explanation or question. For week 42, just some more experimenting. I think I painted first. Man, I can't remember. That was a long time ago and so much has happened since. But there is wax paper on there. And I saved, I think it was from a stamping technique or something, and where you put re-inkers or even just stamp the ink onto the wax paper. Scrunch up the wax paper and iron it onto cardstock, but I saved the wax paper part. So I've used it, I think I only have like maybe a 4-inch square left. So, and this, the stamp set behind, is one that I made from leftovers from that alphabet stamp set from Tracy. I glued it onto plexiglass and just use it as a background. This is oil pastels again, the portfolio, and then I just rubbed a distress ink over top just to give it an overall color. The one for this week is using tissue paper. From the Nearly New, I have a couple of these boxes full. They're from doing, they're for doing perms. And I think it was like 25 cents or 50 cents a box or whatever. So I just took 3 of them, glued them onto this card, you know, squished them a little. Then I rubbed Distress Inks, Portfolio, Pastels, and as you can see the sparkle, I used my red homemade glimmer mist. The image is actually, I had a friend, gosh, when I started Altered Books back in 2002 or 3 or whatever it was, she stamped some images onto vellum for me. And I think I have only like 1 or 2 of these left. It wrinkles, of course. So it's not that great, but I liked the image and it was, you know, I thought it was good for this. I distressed inked all around the edge. And this was a test. It was glossy cardstock that I had used in a workshop that or a class that I taught, the baby wipe technique on glossy, and so I wanted to see how this stamp worked on it, and this face stamp smudged, so I'm not sure I'm going to send this out at all. Disappointed that I screwed that up, but I like the idea of the 4 squares. And I think that's it for this week.